Hi, I'm Avril and I'm from Papamoa in New Zealand. I joined the Holistic Life Coach and Mind Body Practitioner course about midway through this year for a few reasons. Really, I've been on a sort of self-development journey for many years, and this year my son started school, so it was time for me to think about what I wanted to do with my life moving forward and where I wanted it to go. I knew that I had lots of life experience, and I'd previously studied psychology and worked in mental health. And I wanted to work with people in a way that I knew I could help them, but without the constraints, I guess, of working under other people, sort of for an employer where I was governed by their policies and procedures. I just wanted to help people in my own way. I looked around for a whole load of different courses, life coaching courses, health coaching courses online, and I kept being drawn back to the mind, body, food one. It just kept drawing me in. It seemed like it would be a really good blend of self-development as well as actually getting the qualification which would enable me to move forward and help people. I gained so much more than I expected from it. The course was laid out in such a way that I gained a huge amount of self-development, where I'd previously done a lot of work. This just enabled me to go deeper, and it allowed me to dig further down into old conditioned patterns and beliefs that I had that I thought I had addressed. It made me just go deeper with them and really dig through them and sort of pull them apart and see what had been behind why I'd taken certain journey in my life and how things had evolved from there. And this really helped me to move beyond the old ways of thinking and the old self-beliefs and to a new understanding of myself and others. Don't get me wrong, it still comes up from time to time. These old beliefs take a long time to get rid of, but I've just got a whole new awareness and a new level of consciousness from doing the work that this course brought up. Because it's really interactive and it gets you to dig deep into yourself. I've a lot more patience and acceptance of myself and others, but especially of myself. And I am much, much better at focusing on my own needs and self-care, which is an area that I knew was really important, but I also neglected because, let's face it, we put ourselves last in general. And I really realize the importance of this now. The things I really, really loved about the course was the interactive nature of the activities. So for each of the modules, the activities involved just a lot of interactive questioning, and they forced you to challenge yourself and to challenge beliefs that you might have known you had and that they were negative, but you never actually really challenged them. And I found this really good because I knew the work that I should do and I knew the work that other people should do, but I hadn't actually done some of it myself. And it was always the sort of thing, oh yeah, I will do it sometime. But because it was part of the coursework, I had no choice but to do it. So it was really, really good. And it was really enlightening. It really opened up, just opened me up to a new awareness of myself. And being able to explore the choices I was making and the beliefs that I had, and to challenge myself. Yeah, it really forced me, I guess, to go deep into the experiences I'd had in my life and the patterns that I was still holding on to. I loved the level of support. The support was really amazing. I found it really, really, really helpful. Support on the Facebook page, but also the support from the tutors and the feedback that we got on the modules. I find this really helpful and encouraging. It really just helped me to see where I was moving forward and to not stay stuck where I was, I guess. The business modules were really incredible. I did not feel comfortable doing them because I was being challenged again in the whole idea of setting up a coaching business. But it was so invaluable. I have no idea how people could set up a coaching business without this sort of knowledge. And I know that other life coaching courses don't do it. So this was really valuable. And the other thing was the practical coaching, where you're required to do a certain amount of hours. For many of us, we want to do this work. We really are passionate about helping other people, but actually applying the work is harder, because we have to get past our own confidence blocks. And doing the practical coaching was such an amazing experience for me. Each time I felt nervous about it, but each time I could see where I was growing and where I was actually able to help people. It felt amazing to be putting the knowledge that we were learning into practice. It allowed me to get a huge amount of confidence in this area. It felt really phenomenal to know we were helping people. This is what I was doing it for, and yet to actually be applying it to help people move through the issues they were having was a really awesome experience. Would I recommend the course? I would highly recommend this course to anybody. For coaching courses out there, it's actually really, really economical. But you gain so much more out of it. You gain a level of self-development that you, I guess, you don't expect going into it, and that in itself is worth paying for. Also, you gain the skills, you gain the confidence for setting up your own business. Everything is practically laid out. You know what you have to do, you know how to move forward, how to set up your business, but you know how to help people, and you've also dug really deep into yourself and helped yourself to move forward, which for me was actually a huge reason for doing it. But I gained way more growth than I expected going into it. So I would definitely recommend it to anybody. Yep.